Don't leave me hanging. It's go time.
Hey everybody, it's Josh, and here we have a game between Liquid TLO, the red Terran up here in the top right of Steps of War, and his opponent today is MTW Dimaga, the blue Zerg, down here in the bottom left, and Dimaga saying GLHFGG. But anyway, we all know about Steps of War. It's very close spawns, 1v1 map, players know exactly where the other guy is spawning. I'm not sure what event this game was played for, or if it was for ladder or what, but it was a pretty amusing game, so thought I'd cast it for you. And I've been out and about recently doing things in real life, and basically I have a friend in the military who is on leave from Iraq, and I've been driving him around all over because he doesn't have a working car. But that's why I haven't been here a lot, and actually I won't be here a lot during the next week either, so trying to get in this quick game while I can. I do have a big piece of news though. Machinima, I was doing some videos for Machinima Respawn recently, and they have actually opened up a brand new channel called Machinima Realm, and I will put a link in the video description. And I'm one of very few directors for Realm right now, along with Crota or Blizz Shouter. But anyway, TLO actually throwing up 2 barracks out front of his natural expansion. I never see this. So this must be a practice game if if I'm seeing this insanity right here. 2 barracks being built very quickly by TLO out in front. Dimaga's first Overlord has not even gotten over there yet. He has not done any scouting with drones either, but looks like he was gearing up for speedlings instead of a fast hatch anyway, so he might be okay. But yeah, Machinima Realm is going to be StarCraft 2, World of Warcraft, basically anything that's not a first-person shooter or a sports game will be now going on to Machinima Realm, so please check that out and subscribe and help support me. And another piece of news is that t-shirt job that I was applying for, and so many of you very graciously commented on my application. I did not win the first t-shirt job. I know it's very shocking. I was highly upset, but he is hiring 3 more shirt wearers before the end of the year, so if you guys go and leave me more helpful comments, I will be able to get that sweet, sweet job, and I will love you even more and make even more StarCraft videos for you. But back to this game. I mean, sorry this is a very Josh-centric cast so far, but we know what TLO's doing. He's cranking out lots and lots of Marines, trying to build a bunker down here by this extractor of Dimaga just to slow him down. Dimaga's only got 1 extractor up. He did get Zergling speed started. He's throwing up a spine crawler as soon as he saw those barracks way up there, and when that spawning pool finished, he has a couple of lings already out trying to kill off these first 2 Marines, or at least an SCV, before this bunker finishes building. Lucky for Dimaga, he does manage to kill both of those Marines, and the bunker completes, but there's no Marines inside it just yet. Now these 2 Marines are arriving for TLO. He can pop those in there whenever he needs to, basically. He sees that spine crawler done, he sees that queen, so he is going to go ahead and park them into that bunker and start shooting at that assimilator, or extractor rather. He is not a Protoss player. But Dimaga does have a good number of lings still coming out. That spine crawler, look at that amazing range. Like, spine crawlers really do have pretty ridiculous range. Kills that bunker off with just a spine crawler. Actually, TLO does salvage it, gets those minerals back. But while TLO is doing all this, he isn't doing much else. He is turning his first command center into an orbital command just now. He has not expanded yet, although he was saving up minerals, so he is expanding presently. He's just cranking out Marines as much as he can. He's only got 6 left. That bunker harassment failed, so now Dimaga, he's in a decent position. I still like TLO's chances of winning this game just because he sort of forced Dimaga's tech style into those speedlings and base defense. He even built a second queen to help fend that off, and now he is going into a lair instead of going for that hatchery now that his front is safe. He's got a lot of lings here headed toward the main of TLO. TLO's got quite a few Marines, though. Ranged units usually will win over these mass melee units, but with their backs against the wall and nowhere to run, these lings actually do manage to take out all those Marines. I would never have bet on that happening, those speedlings killing that many Marines. If TLO had them just a slightly better defended or had this bunker up even sooner, there would be no chance for Dimaga to come back in this game. Instead, he manages to kill all those Marines. There's something like 9 Marines there. Ridiculous. So more bunkers coming up all the time for TLO. He gets a complete wall off here. It didn't look ling tight, but it actually is. So he's able to repair this bunker and drop some Marines in there as they come out and get the second bunker built while his first expansion is completed there. He is going to go ahead and change that over to an orbital command once it completes. He's just mining off of 1 gas. If we look at worker count, both players actually in a very low worker count right now, obviously because they've both invested so heavily in these tier 1 units. Dimaga with 18 drones, TLO with only 19 SCVs. By this point, in a normal game, we'll probably see 30 workers on each side, but because of all this early aggression, both players have very few workers and just a lot of Zerglings and Marines. But TLO, working off of that 1 gas, now getting a second one up, actually hasn't spent any gas yet this game. He has not built a factory, he has not thrown up a tech lab or anything. He is just cranking away on those Marines and bunkers still, and now he's throwing down a factory to assist with this wall off. Perhaps he thinks that Dimaga might be going Banelings. I'm going to take TLO's view real quick. Yeah, he hasn't really seen much since that lair finished, and Banelings are actually being formed right now, so TLO didn't see that nest, did he? No, he didn't. Okay, but, you know, that's the next logical step. You have a bunch of Zerglings and only 1 gas. That's, you know, pretty typical. Step 2 is make Banelings and crush this front wall that TLO has constructing here. He's building another factory to help reinforce this wall. So, Dimaga has 7 Banelings. He's got quite a few Speedlings still available. He's got more Lings coming in all the time off of that single hatch with those 2 Queens. So, he sends in the first wave of Banelings, and it actually does manage to kill both bunkers. These factories are not Ling tight, unlike those bunkers, so these Lings are going to run in and be just fine, killing off workers left and right. All those Marines and bunkers died to the first wave of Banelings, so Dimaga sneaks right in there with his Lings. He's killing off SCVs left and right. SCVs do okay against Zerglings if they can get us around, but unfortunately these Speedlings are going to be too fast for TLO to really do anything. A Hellion does pop out of this original factory, but I think it's going to be too late. TLO has to pull all of his workers. This unit count here we see dropping all the time down to 4 SCVs before TLO does finally GG. So once again, thanks for watching. Want to reiterate, I won't be around very much during the next week. Machinima Realm is brand new. Please go check it out, and please go leave me some more helpful comments on my job application so that in 2011 I'll be able to afford to make all these StarCraft 2 videos for you guys all the time instead of having a real job. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys will stick around, and I do have a giveaway in the works. Probably, since I won't be around much next week, it'll probably be debuting at the end of next week, so stick around for that. I'll try and get whatever games I can up on the channel during the next week, but don't get your hopes up. Love you. Bye-bye.